Hi team, I'm back again. I really wanted to talk to everybody about really what is the process that we go from finding a prospect, talking to them, getting them excited and involved in a challenge group to getting them to be a coach. How do you do that? And I think a lot of us get hung up on trying to figure out how, and then we don't do. And taking action is the most important thing that you can do for your business. So I'm going to kind of break down the steps. And this is what is most common, but sometimes you will find people and you will go from finding the prospect to coach before you go to getting them involved with the product and the challenge group. Sometimes the steps are combined, but this is the most common process that we follow. This is the one that it's just the constant. It's the one that is common. So we're going to go over that, and you will, as you grow as a coach, as you get used to talking to people and comfortable with it, it gets easier. So we'll start the process with how the heck do you find people? If you are a brand new coach, you should be going through your friends list. You should be, bring out the Rolodex, go through your phone, go through your contacts. That's your warm market. Those are people who already trust you. They know you. It gives you a place to start talking to people. Now, you're going to move through that list. Where else do you find people? We are so blessed right now to live in this time when we have Facebook and all these other social media platforms where you can meet people literally worldwide. It is amazing. And you can find people with similar interests. My best suggestion, go to the Facebook search bar and type in some of your interests. Some of the TV shows that you love to follow. If you like playing video games, if you're a beer lover, if you like certain brands, type them in. There's more than likely a general interest group for those. Any kind of DIY stuff, crafts, cats, my goodness, whatever your interests are, you can find many groups where you can find people with those similar interests. They do not have to be fitness or health related. They can be, they do not need to be. So that's how you can find people that way. And beyond that, as you get into developing yourself on social media platforms with fan page, through Instagram, Twitter, Flickr, Pinterest, YouTube, wherever you choose to be, and you develop, brand recognition for yourself, you will have people to reach out to through those avenues. Facebook ads becomes a huge thing. Mike can tell you when you have a website set up, fantastic avenue for getting people to reach out to you. So those are some really great ways for you to meet people. And just when you're out and about, wear and share. You completed your program, you got your free t-shirt, go and wear your insanity t-shirt out there and somebody goes, oh, hey, what's that all about? It starts a conversation. So there's infinite ways to meet people, but those are some of the easiest ones that you can do day in and day out. So you found somebody. Let's say it's through a general interest group on Facebook. You sent them a friend request. They accepted. Now what? What was the interest? So I'm just going to say cats because I'm in a cat lovers group. So somebody accepted my friend request and I'm like, hey, thanks so much for accepting my friend request. I love meeting other people who love cats. How are you today? It's that simple. You just need to spark up a conversation. Get to know them. As they get responding, you can go through the form. Family, occupation, recreational message. This just gives you 3 main topics you can ask them about. What do you like to do for fun? How's the family? What kind of work do you do? It gives you stuff to talk about that just gets you to spark the conversation. If there's a holiday coming up, what are your plans for the holiday? If a holiday just passed, what were you up to for that holiday? If the weekend's coming up, got any plans for the weekend? There's so many things you can talk about that just apply to everybody. There's always some questions you can ask, and ask questions. Questions are the key. People, when you show an interest in them, they open up and they'll talk to you and you get to know each other, and then people reciprocate. They'll answer you and then they'll usually ask you back, well, how about you? gives you a chance to speak. So just get the rapport going. You cannot move anywhere in a relationship until you have established trust. Get a conversation going, get to know somebody, get them to get to know you. Establish that rapport. So you've got to the point, you've talked about a bunch of stuff, you've mentioned, they ask you, what do you do for work? Oh, I do X, Y, and Z. I'm also a Team Beachbody coach. I like to help people with their health and fitness results. That sounds interesting. I've actually got 5 pounds to lose. Sometimes people will throw that out just naturally. This is something that's going to be so conversation by conversation. You got to play it by ear. But let's say, they did bring up the 5 pounds to lose. You can go, great, it can help you with that. Or if there's a natural ability in the conversation where you can bring up, hey, I don't know if you'd be interested, but I actually have a little fitness challenge coming up in a couple weeks. It's just a little 30-day group. We support each other online. We're all going to be doing these home workouts. Should be a lot of fun. I don't know, but maybe you want to join us. Casual. Do not sales pitch them after you've been talking to somebody really casually for a while. You just need to continue that same, you got to sound the same when you bring that up as you did in the beginning. You got to pretend like you're asking somebody to go to the movies. It's just casual stuff. And then after the invite, of course, objections. And objections are a good thing. If you get an objection, that means they are interested. They're just not ready to commit without more information. That's all an objection means. Anything but somebody saying, no, thank you, I'm not interested at all. That's no problem. I'll ask you for referrals at that point. But I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. I have an injury. I don't live near you. We hear all of these things all the time. Those are fine. That is, they don't have enough information to make an informed decision, so they're giving themselves an out. That is all that somebody's doing. We do it all the time. Be aware of that. No, like those objections don't mean no. It means I don't have enough information. So let's say somebody doesn't have enough time. You know what? I actually used to think I didn't have enough time either. And what I realized is that I can actually get in a good workout at home in, 20 minutes. And it doesn't take a lot of time. I don't have to worry about traveling back and forth to the gym. And then I have a lot more energy to take on my day. So I've got a lot more time and I'm sick a lot less. So it, saves me full days of being sick. So you just got to kind of explain it, whatever the objection is. If somebody brings up a money objection, I go and offer them the coaching opportunity at that point. And you can bring it up in a couple ways. You can say it depends on where they're at. Like if you think they would actually be a gung-ho good coach, you can present the whole opportunity. But if it's just you're not sure and you think they just need an excuse, you can tell them, it's a referral program and you get the challenge pack. You can be a premium member for free, and then if you refer your friends, you'll get a 25% kickback. It just depends who you're talking to, and you really just got to feel it out. What is the best way to communicate to them that's not going to scare them off, feel intimidating, that kind of thing, because every human being is different that we talk to every single day. So you've moved past their objections. They're comfortable. They've said yes, and they take action. They buy your challenge pack. They get in your challenge group. So now in the challenge group, you need to be present every single day, participating just like them. When you set up a challenge group, it is crucial that you set group rules. And what I usually said is, hey everybody, welcome to the group. I'm so excited to get started on Monday. It is so important that we're all in this together. So everybody, you must read and commit to the below. And I usually put out a few things like you must report in daily with your workout and your food, and you need to like and support your fellow members' posts and post, picture of you with your Shakeology, just kind of things like that, where it's going to get them to, they know that I have expectations of them to participate. That's really the ground rules for that. So that they know that I have expectations for them. And then I tag everybody's name in that post and everybody goes, I commit in the comments. Great. they're going. You get into the challenge group. Anybody who's not actively participating in the group, send them a private message. Hey, I just want to check in, make sure everything's okay. I didn't see you post in the group and I want to see if you had any questions or if I can help you out at all. Just show them that you're there for them. Get them participating in the group. Now your group's going full throttle, people are participating, you're starting to see who would make a good coach for your team. Reach out to them individually, just strike up a conversation, and then you can throw out, by the way, I wanted to say you've been a real inspiration, being so supportive on the team, posting every day, being so consistent. Have you ever considered becoming a coach yourself? I think you will be great at it. Then you'll get into the conversation. Again, you're going to get objections. People are going to think they're not ready yet. They're going to have fears. They're going to, I don't have enough time for that. I'm not have my goal body yet. You got to talk them through those things. You don't have your goal body? No problem. Perfection is not what we're going for. We're going for people who are real people who others can connect to, who are willing to share the journey, pay it forward, and support other people. That is all we do. We just explain that, I understand your fear. I get it. But it's actually not a problem when it comes to this. And here's why it's not a problem. And that's all we're doing. I say it a lot. We are information brokers in this business. So just do the information. Give them what they need to make an informed decision and help them find the decision that's best for them. Maybe it is being a coach. Maybe it's not. But until you talk about it, until you get the information out there, they don't know. They just don't know. So we're there to educate. And I see there's comments here, so I'm finally going to read them. Thank you, Robert. But yeah, you can catch up on the rest when you get back here. So anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. But that's the process. That's the process from finding a prospect to getting them in your challenge group to getting them to be a coach. It is literally that. That's it. That's it. Just keep doing it every single day. Talk to tons of people. People say no now, that's okay. They'll say yes later. It's all that timing. So anyways, have a great day, everybody. And I'm going to get this up on YouTube, so it's there and easy to find later. And for those of you watching on YouTube, there's going to be a link beneath this video. If you want to reach out, if you need help with your health and fitness goals, if you want to build a business from home, helping others reach their fitness goals while focusing on your own, click the link and get in touch. Bye, guys.